Legends like Dwayne Johnson and John Cena rose from struggle to success. Their wrestling journey turned dreams into millions. Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock, has one of the most inspiring poor-to-rich stories in entertainment. He was born in 1972 into a wrestling family, but his childhood was far from easy. His family struggled with money, and at one point they were even evicted from their home when he was just a teenager. Johnson first pursued football and played for the University of Miami, hoping to build a career in the NFL. However, after going undrafted and being cut from the Canadian Football League, he found himself with only about $7 in his pocket. Instead of giving up, he followed in his father's footsteps and entered professional wrestling. In 1996, he joined World Wrestling Entertainment and quickly transformed from a struggling rookie into one of the most charismatic superstars in wrestling history. His catchphrases, electrifying personality, and incredible performances made him a global icon. After dominating wrestling, Johnson successfully transitioned into Hollywood, starring in blockbuster films like the Fast and the Furious series and becoming one of the highest-paid actors in the world. Today, from having just $7 to building a multi-million-dollar empire, Dwayne Johnson's journey proves that determination, hard work, and resilience can turn even the toughest beginnings into legendary success. John Cena is one of the most successful WWE superstars who turned a difficult beginning into massive success. Born in 1977 in Massachusetts, he loved sports and fitness from a young age. After finishing college, Cena moved to California to chase his dream of becoming a bodybuilder and entertainer. Life was not easy at first. He struggled financially and even lived in his car for a short time while trying to find opportunities. Determined to succeed, Cena started training in professional wrestling and eventually signed with World Wrestling Entertainment in the early 2000s. His charisma, strength, and famous catchphrase, "You can't see me," quickly made him a fan favorite. Cena went on to win multiple world championships and became one of WWE's biggest stars of all time. Beyond wrestling, he successfully moved into Hollywood, starring in movies like The Suicide Squad and the TV series Peacemaker. From struggling with money and sleeping in his car to becoming a global superstar, John Cena's journey is a powerful example of hard work, discipline, and never giving up. Dave Bautista had a very difficult childhood before becoming a global star. Born in 1969, in Washington, D.C., Bautista grew up in a poor neighborhood where crime and violence were common. By the age of 13, he had already witnessed serious crime in his area, and life at home was also very hard financially. As a young adult, he struggled to find direction and even worked as a nightclub bouncer. After facing personal and financial challenges, Bautista decided to change his life through fitness and professional wrestling. In the early 2000s, he joined World Wrestling Entertainment, where he quickly became one of the most powerful and popular superstars. Known for his strength and intense style, he won multiple world championships and became a major star in WWE. After his wrestling success, Bautista moved to Hollywood and gained worldwide fame playing Drax in the Guardians of the Galaxy series within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. From growing up in poverty and facing serious struggles to becoming a champion wrestler and successful actor, Dave Bautista's story shows how determination and hard work can completely transform a life. Mark Calaway, famously known by his ring name, The Undertaker, built one of the most legendary careers in wrestling history. Born in 1965 in Texas, Calaway grew up in a modest family and loved sports from a young age, especially basketball. After playing college basketball, he struggled to find a clear career path and worked various small jobs while trying to build a future in sports entertainment. In the late 1980s, he began training as a professional wrestler, facing many early challenges before gaining recognition. His life changed in 1990 when he joined World Wrestling Entertainment and debuted the mysterious character The Undertaker, which quickly became one of the most iconic gimmicks in wrestling history. With his dark persona, incredible presence, and unmatched dedication, he dominated WWE for 3 decades, winning multiple championships and creating the legendary WrestleMania winning streak. Calaway later expanded his influence beyond wrestling with appearances in media and documentaries like The Last Ride, which explored his incredible career. From humble beginnings to becoming one of the most respected figures in wrestling history, Mark Calaway's journey shows how commitment, discipline, and passion can build a true legend in sports entertainment. Stone Cold Steve Austin, whose real name is Steve Austin, is one of the most influential superstars in wrestling history. Born in 1964 in Texas, Austin grew up in a modest family and developed a strong passion for sports, especially football. After college, he struggled to find stable success and worked several regular jobs while searching for his path in life. Eventually, he decided to pursue professional wrestling and began training seriously in the late 1980s. Austin competed in several wrestling promotions before achieving global fame. When he joined World Wrestling Entertainment in the mid-1990s, his rebellious, stone-cold character, bold attitude, and famous catchphrase Austin 316 made him one of the biggest stars during WWE's Attitude Era. He became a multiple-time world champion and a central figure in one of wrestling's most famous rivalries with Vince McMahon. After retiring from full-time wrestling due to injuries, Austin successfully transitioned into entertainment, appearing in films and hosting shows like Stone Cold Podcast. From humble beginnings and early career struggles to becoming one of the most iconic names in sports entertainment, Steve Austin's journey proves that persistence and determination can lead to legendary success. Mick Foley is known as one of the toughest and most respected performers in wrestling history. Born in 1965 in Indiana and raised in New York, Foley grew up in a modest family and developed a strong passion for professional wrestling after watching his favorite superstars on television. As a young man, he worked ordinary jobs while chasing his dream of becoming a wrestler. Foley began training in the 1980s and spent many years wrestling in small promotions, often performing extremely dangerous and painful matches just to get noticed. His dedication eventually led him to World Wrestling Entertainment in the mid-1990s, where he became famous. Under characters like Mankind Cactus, Jack and Dude Love, Foley's fearless style and unforgettable matches made him a fan favorite, especially his legendary 1998 match against The Undertaker at the King of the Ring, where he was thrown off the top of a steel cage in one of wrestling's most shocking moments. Beyond wrestling, Foley became a successful author and entertainer, writing best-selling books like Have a Nice Day. From humble beginnings and years of struggle to becoming a world champion and respected legend, Mick Foley's journey shows how passion, sacrifice, and determination can turn dreams into reality. Booker T has one of the most powerful Puerto-rich stories in professional wrestling. Born in 1965 in Texas, Booker T had a very difficult childhood. He lost both of his parents at a young age and grew up in a tough environment with many struggles. As a teenager and young adult, he made serious mistakes and even spent time in prison. After his release, Booker T decided to completely change his life and look for a positive future. With the support of his brother, Stevie Ray, he began training to become a professional wrestler. His dedication quickly paid off when he joined World Championship Wrestling, where he became a major star and won multiple championships. Later, he joined World Wrestling Entertainment and became one of the most popular and respected wrestlers of his generation, winning several titles, including the World Heavyweight Championship. After his in-ring career, Booker T remained involved in wrestling as a commentator, trainer, and mentor for young wrestlers. From a troubled past and financial struggles to becoming a world champion and respected legend, Booker T's journey proves that determination and a second chance can completely change a person's life. Brock Lesnar rose from a humble, rural background to become one of the most dominant combat sports athletes in the world. Born in 1977 in South Dakota, Lesnar grew up on a dairy farm where life was tough and required hard physical work every day. From a young age, he developed incredible strength while helping his family with farm labor. He discovered his talent for wrestling in high school and later attended college, where he became a top amateur wrestler and eventually won the NCAA Heavyweight Championship. His success in amateur wrestling opened the door for a career in professional wrestling. When he joined World Wrestling Entertainment in 2002, Lesnar quickly became a massive star due to his unmatched power and athletic ability, winning the WWE Championship at a very young age and earning the nickname The Beast Incarnate. After leaving WWE, he entered mixed martial arts and shocked the sports world by winning the heavyweight championship in Ultimate Fighting Championship, proving his dominance in real combat sports as well. Later, he returned to WWE and became one of the most feared and successful wrestlers of the modern era. From working on a small farm with limited opportunities to becoming a global superstar and champion in multiple sports, Brock Lesnar's journey shows how strength, discipline, and determination can transform a simple beginning into legendary success. Kurt Angle is one of the most accomplished athletes in wrestling history, rising from humble beginnings to worldwide fame. Born in 1968 in Pennsylvania, Angle grew up in a hardworking family and faced many challenges early in life. When he was a teenager, his father tragically died in a construction accident, which made life very difficult for the family. Despite the hardship, Angle focused on sports, especially amateur wrestling, where his determination and discipline helped him become one of the best wrestlers in the country. His greatest achievement came at the 1996 Summer Olympics, where he won a gold medal in freestyle wrestling while competing with a serious neck injury. After his Olympic success, Angle joined World Wrestling Entertainment in 1999 and quickly became one of the company's biggest stars. Known for his incredible in-ring skill and entertaining personality, he won multiple world championships and became a fan favorite. Later in his career, he also competed in total non-stop action wrestling, continuing to build his legendary status. From personal tragedy and humble beginnings to Olympic glory and wrestling superstardom, Kurt Angle's story is a powerful example of perseverance, dedication, and greatness. Shawn Michaels is widely considered one of the greatest performers in wrestling history, rising from humble beginnings to become a global icon. Born in 1965 in Arizona and raised in Texas, Michaels grew up in a modest family and developed a passion for sports and entertainment at a young age. After finishing school, he decided to pursue professional wrestling, even though success was not guaranteed and the early years were very challenging. Michaels spent years wrestling in small promotions, traveling constantly and earning little money while trying to make a name for himself. His big break came when he joined World Wrestling Entertainment in the late 1980s. At first, he gained popularity as part of the tag team The Rockers, but his career truly exploded when he became a singles superstar known as the Heartbreak Kid. Michaels' incredible athleticism, showmanship, and memorable matches made him one of WWE's biggest stars, winning multiple championships and headlining major events like WrestleMania. After overcoming serious injuries and personal struggles, Michaels made an inspiring comeback and continued delivering legendary performances. From struggling in the early days of wrestling to becoming one of the most respected and celebrated performers of all time, Shawn Michaels' journey is a powerful story of passion, resilience, and dedication to greatness.